Bradley Walsh, the nation's golden boy of laughter, charm, and heart, has long been the face that could brighten even the gloomiest of days. But now, behind that familiar grin, a quiet storm has been brewing. In recent weeks, fans have been left heartbroken as whispers of a serious setback in Bradley's health began to spread, and now the worry has turned to visible concern after his beloved wife, Donna, was seen breaking down in public. It was a moment that said more than words ever could. The usually composed and radiant Donna, the woman who has stood proudly beside Bradley through every triumph and tear, appeared overwhelmed, her emotions spilling into the open. One onlooker described it softly. She looked devastated, like someone who's been strong for too long. For over 25 years, Bradley and Donna have been one of Britain's favorite couples, a partnership built on laughter, loyalty, and the kind of chemistry you just can't fake. Whether they were walking a red carpet, cheering for their son Barney, or simply being silly together off camera, they've always seemed unbreakable. But even the strongest hearts can falter when love meets uncertainty. Behind closed doors, friends say the last few weeks have been some of the hardest they've ever faced. Bradley, the man who could make anyone laugh, has been struggling with his health, forced to step back from his usual whirlwind of TV shows and appearances. It's a change that's left fans, colleagues, and loved ones deeply concerned. "He's always been unstoppable," said one close friend. But this time even Bradley needed to slow down. Donna, ever the devoted wife, has been by his side through it all, tending to him, protecting his privacy, and carrying the weight of worry no one else can truly understand. But she's human too. And when she broke down, it wasn't weakness. It was love spilling out in its rawest, most honest form. Those who know them say she's terrified, not just of losing him, but of losing the vibrant, mischievous man who could light up a room with a single joke. She's his anchor, another insider revealed, but when you love someone that deeply, their pain becomes yours. Meanwhile, their son Barney has stepped into the role no child ever wants to face, being the steady hand, the quiet strength, holding both parents together. Fans who followed their father-son adventures on Breaking Dad know the love between them runs deep, and now that same love is giving both Bradley and Donna the courage to keep going. "Bradley's always been the dad who tells bad jokes and laughs louder than anyone else," a friend said with a smile. "Even now, even in the middle of all this, he's still cracking one-liners to make Donna laugh. It's his way of saying, 'I'm still me.' And maybe that's what makes their stories so beautiful. Even in heartbreak, there's humor. Even in fear, there's faith." Fans from across the country have filled social media with messages of love and hope. "Take all the time you need, Brad. You've given us so much joy. Now it's our turn to lift you up." Another added, "Donna, you're his guardian angel. Stay strong. We're all praying for you both." Those words haven't gone unnoticed. People close to the couple say the outpouring of love has touched them deeply. Bradley's been quietly reading messages, sometimes laughing, sometimes crying, and always feeling grateful. Though ITV has remained silent on his condition, colleagues and friends have rallied around. He's more than just a presenter. He's family to us all. And perhaps that's the real magic of Bradley Walsh. He's not just a television icon, he's someone who feels like ours. The cheeky lad from Essex who made good. The dad who can't stop joking. The man who even now is teaching us what true love and resilience look like. And as for Donna, her strength, grace, and fierce devotion have turned her into the quiet heartbeat of this story. The tears she shed weren't of defeat, but of a love so deep it refuses to give up. Each night, those close to her say she still whispers a prayer before bed, Not just for Bradley's recovery, but for peace, for laughter, for one more day of holding his hand and hearing that unmistakable laugh echo through their home. Because that's who they are, two souls bound by decades of love, laughter, and life. A couple who've weathered every storm and somehow still find reasons to smile. And as the world waits for good news, one thing is certain. The nation's love for Bradley and Donna has never been stronger. So here's to the laughter that hasn't faded, to the love that refuses to surrender, and to the hope that somewhere behind closed doors, Bradley Walsh, the man who made us all smile, is smiling again, surrounded by the people who love him most.